For the one-year anniversary of Hurricane Maria, Team Betches Sup went to Puerto Rico. The hurricane left the island ravaged, isolated, and basically blacked out.
It's really hard remembering everything that happened, what we saw.
Because of rising temperatures and, climate change, obviously, 2017 saw 3 of the worst hurricanes on record. The government's response to each was vastly different.
This was massive and the government could not get to us on time.
People were sick, their eyes were red with this infection that's called conjunctivitis. Person comes up to me and says, Yareli, what's going on? They're dying.
On the day that we arrived, the official death toll following Hurricane Maria rose from 64 to 2,975. Because the U.S. government was so slow to respond, individuals and grassroots organizations had to lead the recovery themselves. One such organization is Jose Andres' World Central Kitchen, which worked with locals to provide food for the island after the hurricane. This is Yareli and Yomar Manning. They own the Miramar Food Truck Park in San Juan and partnered with World Central Kitchen after Maria.
We're very used to hurricanes, and we think we're prepared because we have these concrete houses and, but Maria.
We also spoke with Efren and Adrian of Frutos del Guacabo, a farm outside San Juan that, along with 100% of Puerto Ricans, lost power.
I didn't have power for 4 months and a half. So everybody was going nuts because you didn't know or nobody, only the person that you can see. I had to charge my cell phone on the car.
Considering I lose my shit if I'm not on LTE, this was no bueno. It took 328 days to fully restore power to Puerto Rico. That's like binging all 9 seasons of The Office 110 times. That's a lot of Dwight Schrute.
The first 2 weeks were the worst. I mean, I was in the Navy and you always get into difficult situations, but you always have a way of communicating. And here it was no communication.
We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what was happening around the island.
No radio stations, no nothing. After Sunday, I had already sold everything I had in my inventory, so I was planning on leaving.
Oh my God.
Where were you going to go?
Anywhere.
She was going to the States.
I was going to get out.
In the months following Hurricane Maria, approximately 400,000 Puerto Ricans left the island due to the devastation and lack of basic resources.
Oh, it was horrible.
Trying to get water, it's so basic water that even for a day, you kind of struggle to get it. It's really hard. So you can imagine for 60 days doing that.
We go to rivers and then we have these little filters and we have to filter all the water to take a shower or drink or something.
It wasn't a matter of money. People had money and people had their emergency money. Right. So it was a matter of there was nothing that you could get. Money wasn't going to buy you water.
It took us 177 days to start operating back into delivering stuff to restaurants.
Puerto Rico lost 80% of its crops because of Maria, and before that, it imported 85% of its food. Now there's a movement among locals to make Puerto Rico more agriculturally independent.
We need help, of course, but we can do it ourselves as well.
Yeah, we don't need to wait now for somebody, to
I think that we learned
help.
That we have the strength to, stand up
and help. Not only us, but whoever it's in need.
Luckily for the island, Puerto Ricans aren't afraid of hard work, and people like Efren, Yareli, and Yomar got started right away.
So we started working on Friday, right after the hurricane. The hurricane was Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday was the day after, and then Friday we were already working.
Between the food trucks, we probably deliver more than 250,000
meals.
We knew what we had to do and we just needed to execute. The crew that we had is very passionate about what we do, and they were here to build it back up. At this point, we can tell you that we are the same percentage that we were before the storm.
Is there anything that you would want people from mainland America to know about Puerto Rico now?
Well, I want them to know that we're open for business, that we are waiting for them to come and visit us and show them our island, the beauty of our island, the beauty of our people, of our food, of the great things that this island has to offer, our beaches, the whole experience that Puerto Rico have to offer. And so yes, I want them to know that they are welcome and that we're waiting for them.
Great. That's very good.